You won't get them then. You don't get them no more yet.
Nah, they automatically in your what scholar. You still got them. It's
No,
in your
not.
cloud.
You delete them.
Nah, it's in your cloud. You can't delete them.
Alright, we're back.
Oh my god, bro.
Yeah, this is near Greenville, Mississippi.
Hey, yo.
Indianola.
What am I listening to, bro?
On Highway 61.
Oh shit.
Western Mississippi.
Did you go down a body side? You see how your dude moving? I told you be moving like you on crack.
Interesting update.
Tino, you need to do your dude the same way.
Tornado.
So we all have super speed.
For the,
Shit.
It's even with the balls.
I'm not sure if they just forgot to downgrade it. I don't think we've had anything recently that's been confirmed. The camera reviews that we've had have not shown anything.
That boy back vanilla.
They just updated the warning though. It's just been downgraded.
Christian, remember when you jerked off Matt's girlfriend's brother?
Did you say you jacked his bro? Ew. Damn, Christian came over me and caught the dunk. I didn't know you could do that in here.
Back to Corey. Corey is impressive structure here.
Okay, start the game.
Your Indianola.
Bro, I'm crying. That should be crying.
That man said this man laid on top of him and something poked him.
Yeah, I mean, today's
That is crazy, bro.
the general warning for today.
Them fighting words right there. Them fighting words right there.
I honestly think today could have been 30% worse for Halen.
Ah, shit. About to. And he would have been sleep soon as I woke the fuck up. So you just let him poke you and nothing happened. Wow. A little bit? What's a little bit? How do you beat somebody's ass a little bit?
Oh my god.
Yeah, if this was daytime, the structure I think
Sorry?
is easier, but it's still pretty crazy.
How do you... No, that sounds like some on purpose type stuff. How he sorry? How do you accidentally lay on somebody and poke them? And what was he doing in the same bed with you? What is going on, Christian? Why are we laying in the same bed with another man? And why is he poking you? To the crib? Oh my God.
Go back to
I'm gonna pray for you, man. This is tough.
East of Rolling Fork technically goes for 30 more minutes. I highly doubt
So for real, from your ass, for real.
continue to stay in your safe place during the east side of Rolling Fork.
Oh my god, I'm crying.
I asked in capital letters.
So for some reason, this is still tornadic by Bend. Those in Lotus, just south of Silver City, you'll have to be ready to go to your safe
Where
place.
did Christian go?
This storm continues to track to the east. And back over near Amory, Mississippi, right along the Mississippi and Alabama border.
Christian?
We have a few different storms here producing hail and
Bro, I ain't even
Christian?
here.
and hook echoes on these storms, but again, low-level winds are not really in the favor of these supercells. So they are struggling a little bit, but if you are between Hamilton and Hackleburg back through Amory, continue to make sure to stay in your safe place, at least away from windows, as hail and wind will continue to be a concern with those storms as they continue to track east.
Good step back. Good step back. Yeah, he got that.
Hail, lots of lightning. We don't
I
have
should have been
rotation,
stepped
no
back like
cells.
that. I'm down here. I'm down.
Rotation
Oh,
right
never
now
mind.
is going to be associated with the
He
supercells
got
that
it.
we have that are developing across the
I'm
southeast
down.
Arkansas,
I
western
see.
Mississippi, and northeastern Louisiana region, where there are several storms right now that are
That shit
actually
be
rotating,
crying.
but also producing some very large hail.
That wasn't no seal.
For example, the one near Indianola is
He
producing
said
a golf
something
ball sized hail. That's
Right.
your screen that quick.
So he laid down on him and something poked him. That's just diabolical.
Across the interstate.
How does that even happen?
Northern Mississippi, main concern is damaging winds, and there's also some large hail. And
Nah, he did more than harass you. He slick raped you a little bit.
Is near Kerrville in Texas, producing destructive baseball
That was borderline rape.
More recent report just moments ago in downtown Kerrville, Texas, is tennis ball sized hail. So there will be some windshields
That should
likely
be crying, cause
blown out in these areas due to how significant the hail is currently near I-10.
that was too funny.
Back to Corey,
It was supposed to
Macho,
be.
pick
It
that
wouldn't
up,
let me
man.
grab it.
your Greenville and Indian.
And then they named themselves Comp. I guess they had to be. 'Cause they is diamond.
Damn.
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 Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn. Damn Nobody stopped it. Nobody wants
Hey,
to stop
Mystic for the
it.
super chat. Tennessee should be mostly wind and hail tonight. There's a very low tornado risk.
Yeah, now that you did you change your body size?
Well, I'll do an update on Tennessee in a moment.
Yeah, it probably is because my legs is longer on this what Skylar? Yeah, it probably did make them
Well,
longer.
let's go back to
What are you,
live
slim?
radar. I do want to give you guys a quick update. Tennessee, currently no severe weather on the western half.
You ain't gotta change no what's called. You ain't got 3 body types.
Lightning, some small hail, gusty winds, but really.
Yeah, you ain't gotta go to the smallest one. I mean, I guess that would help, but you ain't gotta go to
We
smallest.
had a few supercells.
Your dude that big on the smallest? That's crazy. That's how big my dude look on the
The
biggest.
main concern from here.
I'm like ripped or some shit right now.
Hail, potentially a low tornado risk as well.
I'm like
Tracks
athletically ripped or some
Memphis
shit.
and as well as Dixon in Nashville.
Uh-uh.
So those are
He
some
off.
things to watch
He
for.
missed.
Hey, you got it.
I know it.
Super chat.
I won't worry about
Appreciate
it.
that. Thank you. Yeah, my cheese curd is doing well. All right, we do have an update from John regarding
had that up in the cap.
Rolling Fork tornado.
I'm there.
Let's go ahead and go to John.
I thought I had that. That's me. I think I'm smoking.
Hit me.
Affected a bit. Some parts of the roof have been torn away. Looks like shingles, a bit of the awning has been torn off.
Lock the fuck
And then
in.
you have screens being blown out, windows, some glass being shattered, and several trees toppled from the images I'm seeing.
Alrighty, thank you for the report. So, some damage on the west side of Rolling Fork, which would have been back over near Highway 1, but Highway 14. That's where the report happened, near the main canal. Still too low. All right, John, you're still too low, by the way. I don't think it's on my end. I'll up your audio on my end now.
Allie.
Guys, we're gonna get it figured out. Don't worry. This is like a test run because we haven't done this before.
I'm
If
there.
you didn't hear him, we do have some damage.
They would not let me
There are
go
also
up, bro. It's like they slowed me down on the way.
Retweet those on Twitter, but a lot of damage to just like a single-story home back over on the west side of Rolling Fork. A lot of leaks.
Wow.
Looks like a little carport that was broken as well.
That's a steal.
So that was from the only tornado that we've had
Fucking floater.
so far. The only one that we've had confirmed so far. But nonetheless,
It's like if you don't get to a floater in time, this shit ain't never gonna.
We have the confirmed tag at the top, but again, that was the last time we had anything on the ground was probably about 15 minutes ago. All right, let's back over to Corey
Cut it.
Kirkin. Still
Okay.
have a shell clad
Good shot.
Oh my god. Good foul. We had them for a minute. He grabbed the shit out of Christian. Christian just,
Hey, Scott, for becoming a member.
man, that shit was, it was,
Hey, Levi also.
nah, you was moving fast as fuck. You was just behind his ass. That, I don't know what the fuck defense
Yeah,
that
so,
was.
obviously,
I'm in at 95.9, y'all, and I get 1.5 rep in here.
Stuff like that, and also helping out with like radar analysis in case I don't see something. So we are doing a test run today to see how it goes. But
Fucking storms today.
thing for a while. But we're getting the audio figured out. So it might even be on my end. I fixed some stuff. So.
You gonna change your body type?
Rings that are being issued. One over
Man.
in Kerr, Texas. Just an update on the Kerr.
It'll still work.
This one's still warned for baseball-sized hail, but the warning
Y'all wanna go to the proving ground?
down to golf-ball-sized hail. So to add insult
Or
to
the pro
injury,
am?
we just had a baseball-sized hailstorm.
I mean, not pro am, but Rick.
It for golf-ball-sized hail.
What's up to y'all?
You know, pretty impressive stuff. I mean,
Oh
we got
my
two
God,
destructive
this shit was
hailstorms essentially going
crying,
through
bro.
Kerrville in a matter of like 30 minutes, not even. Also,
Never mind, she left again. Might as well stay here.
Washington and Sunflower counties in Mississippi, that warning has been upgraded. Which that is going to be.
You can tell when you're changing the body type. You'll see it change.
One has been
Bro, that shit had me
upgraded.
deep
Golf-ball
in the
sized hail has
fucking
actually been
hole,
observed on that storm. That's the one again that Corey
Bro
Kirk
said
is
he
currently
climbed
looking at. We're
over
going to go back
me
to
to
Corey because it
fuck
does still have a
something.
lowering here.
Damn, that's crazy. Bro was trying to clap Christian's cheeks. I'm trying to clap Christian's cheeks. That's horrible. Huh?
She heard Jesus.
Oh. Oh, Tino, this is your friend.
Oh my god.
my daughter on the phone. What'd she say?
This is
Baby.
John from the computer setup. It is.
Tell her I said hi.
It indeed is.
He said, hey.
They Armin for the super chat. Where can
Christian, no.
meteorology take me career-wise?
You already got too much to worry about.
Yes, like how go into.
Was this dude random?
There's actually a big market for that. There's a big private sector.
Or was it just, somebody you already knew?
There's a bunch of places you can go for your meteorology career.
Christian, who was the dude that was trying to poke you, man?
Disney World, for example, like you can really kind of get like
You didn't know him?
interesting meteorology jobs in a lot of different retrospects. But there's a lot of companies that hire
As you
meteorologists,
said.
a lot of them being even like again very private.
Christian don't even know who the dude was.
Like the Air Force, they have meteorologists.
He's getting poked up by random.
Places they do that job. Meteorology.
That's crazy.
With that said, the broadcast space, like this is just factual. It has been going down. Like there's just not as much. At least
Bro, we can hear you trying to quit. That's crazy.
job. They've really cut down on how many meteorologists are at local stations.
Yeah, I bet you it is.
So, cable going out the door and that sort of stuff.
What the fuck is Christian even talking about?
30 severe thunderstorm warnings. We actually have one in Kentucky, so we'll go to that.
Oh, it was Tino that tried to poke you?
This is actually far north.
That's crazy. Tino, ain't no way.
Not me, bro.
Ain't no way. This story just get deeper and deeper. Yeah, just keep taking me down a rabbit hole.
Into this area. That's what I mean by far north. This isn't even in our
You trying to get poked up by your own cousin. That's crazy.
Kentucky and Tennessee. So just out there, Frankfurt, severe storm that'll be going towards Lexington. Completely out
Oh
of the
my
blue.
god, bro, I'm crying.
Tino, you not allowed to no more family functions, bro.
Slight risk.
Okay, how you do Christian like that?
Nashville back into Austin and Colleen. Main concern.
Yeah, it's probably about too late now. The rape kit the rape kit ain't gonna work.
3 or 4 a.m. tomorrow morning. Obviously, it's
Ew!
but the peak of the severe weather threat is between now all the way through about 9.
Bro, so you held on to this man's DNA. You just said you stopped it from before it happened, so you let this happen, Krista. That's crazy.
Confirmed tornado.
They gonna say it sounded like you wanted this to happen if you still holding on to this man's DNA. That's crazy.
Continue to stay in your safe place, but not as much of a concern. Our concern is
Bro, chat, y'all hear that, bro? This crazy, man.
I'd say every day right now they're concerned that our tornado is now we have a bunch of hailstorms.
Y'all live on YouTube, bro. This crazy.
That's on YouTube?
Sometimes like
Yeah.
but like
I'm about to delete my
How
whole
many people are watching?
it
YouTube.
costs tons of
Nobody. 0 viewers.
dangerous
I'm gonna see if, wait, we're on YouTube?
Yeah, you gotta look up Poet T.
Proven time and time again. So these hailstorms
Bro, you will be able to look at it off of the messages I sent you. All you gotta do is go to the my YouTube page off of there.
not something
Why y'all hit it? Subscribe, man. Y'all to subscribe. You can look at all our old.
Macho, you have a song? Hold up.
I got a lot of songs, bro.
Definitely something to keep in mind.
I got a whole bunch of videos. I sent them to you. I thought.
Mississippi that are rotating. Also, the tornado warning one just canceled. We have 2 storms right now in eastern Mississippi that are beginning to rotate. One of which is near Calhoun City, and another one
No, definitely nothing about no Booster games.
near Pontotoc.
Which one you watching?
A couple different storms that are rotating just a little bit.
Poetry head above water problem.
Oh yeah, I did that a long time ago.
But again, tornado warning has now fully been canceled. A little bit of damage.
Damn.
One-story building.
Who the hell's here?
Huh?
You didn't breathe while you not eating.
Let's hope that.
I'm gonna give it out to the dog.
Tornado there on the ground for about
Plenty of
5
bread in
minutes.
there.
Earlier in the stream, if you want to go back and watch it, it is inside.
You feel sick or something?
Back like
You feeling sick or something, or you just want to eat some
That
bread?
shit had me
Hey,
deep.
Justin, from Super Chat, is there a possibility Dilly, Texas might get some rain tonight?
Purika.
Let's see where Dilly, Texas is.
Why you know
Low chance. I wouldn't rule it out. It's a low
Alright,
chance.
Macho, we have to leave and
that?
drop
Nah,
back.
but
Better shot if you're
those ain't got no salt.
There are some people asking
I gotta put back on my
Houston
phone.
Sea Leaders
Yeah,
and
right,
other areas.
right.
We're just going to go through the general future radar across
Please
the
For everybody.
So this is what's going to look like.
Got you nice and I can't fuck with everybody.
We are going to have basically widespread storms.
Living day to day.
With widespread storms.
Yeah, I said liver on it.
Yeah, probably so. No, I'm just playing. It was 2000 something. How many years ago I say, you know,
Texas. There is also a chance for
so these niggas scared to fight me.
1946 it was made.
God damn! That's diabolical.
I'm kidding. It was 9 years ago. Almost 10 years ago.
Especially in Tennessee, northern
Yeah, it probably was made almost 2 years ago.
winds will be really happening across this entire area. Of
Yeah.
By 3/4
No, I was in 29.
be crashing to the south. It's going to be generally weakening.
Be ready to pay the piper. Wow.
Sunset after midnight tonight. And back over near Jackson, we'll have a couple different.
Yeah, I was 29 then.
Outflow driven.
It was 10 years ago, I was 29.
And again, maybe one more brief tornado, and then by tomorrow morning, all this is done, and we really won't have much severe weather left tomorrow. Very low chance
Type
for an
shit, type
isolated,
shit.
brief damaging wind.
Save my edits, y'all. Save my edits.
Tomorrow in the late morning, early afternoon. The risk is overall pretty low.
7 years
There will
ago.
be severe thunderstorms.
Oh, 7 years ago? Oh, that's my shit.
Added to a-
That's my shit. I went in on there.
So rotation right now just west of Sterling. It'll be moving towards Sterling.
Hey, I go. Oh, y'all watching. It's showing me y'all watching on the game.
I'm watching it on
this area. I don't know if we have a camera. Check that out.
my phone.
What the stream?
Just north of Monroe. There are a couple.
I just found what's up. I know some niggas hate it.
This is a
Jody,
one shot on.
I've just been dealing with some issues. Y'all niggas be
This
patient.
is over near Monroe.
You know my life been crazy.
The gusty winds. See if we have anything else that might be looking
Cause he a hating nigga. That's me.
It's Macho.
There's rotation on this. We do have a
I still sound like that when I rap.
Sterling, if I had to guess.
If you look up for show, I'm in that video, Macho.
Oh shit, you can get a video with me? I'm currently finna work on a video with my homeboy from Ohio. He a white boy. No love, Teddy. That boy be bumping.
Titty?
Hey, that boy bumping.
Diddy or Titty?
Teddy.
Teddy?
Yeah. Teddy. It's Teddy No Love.
Greenville, Mississippi. Still a little bit of a lowering on the right
The
side.
only reason they
Here,
get
Macho,
mad
you
they
wanna hear
gotta pay for a port.
my friend's
Huh?
song?
The last several
Huh?
months.
You wanna hear my friend's song, Macho?
Specifically,
Sure.
Warriors here.
I was gonna say, I'm like a bird, I wanna fly away.
South of India.
I don't know
Hear
where
this
my
shit.
home
This shit's a
is.
banger. This shit's a banger.
They said they're 10 o'clock tonight.
Hey, Justin, for the super chat.
Yeah, something's going on.
In Louisiana.
Ain't talking about shit, I ain't talking about that.
Actually, I do want to go back to radar. Look at this.
This always
Back over
sound like
east
it's
of
coming back
Freeport.
up out there
Near
again.
Gippsland. We actually have a
Somebody
little
go that way,
right
right?
now in Arcadia.
Video plenty of
And there is a
times.
little bit of spin.
30
We have a little
seconds
bit of
and
rotation
nine.
coming up on
Gotta go
radar. So
big,
maybe
big,
another
yeah.
low trailers here going towards Arcadia.
Who?
For sure. Somebody go that way, right? Video plenty of times.
What are you talking about?
30 seconds and nine. Gotta go big, big, five. Yeah.
I gotta learn how to spam dribble, bro.
Smoke geckos, lots of lightning too. Lightning's been picking up a lot actually. This is the last couple of minutes.
Ooh, I think I'm learning this, y'all.
Been seeing a lot more convergence on this storm.
Wait, where are you?
The radar
In my mock court.
and also going towards the radar.
Oh, I think I get it, y'all.
Arcadia, Louisiana. Again, the one back
Oh, I know how to spam dribble.
pretty quickly. We might get a trailer in a hold of these actually. We'll have to wait and see. Over in northwestern Alabama, near Detroit.
Wait, Christian, put it on the speaker, turn it off. Pause it and turn it off.
Rotation is intensifying quickly. Just south of Detroit, we have a hook on this storm. Near Highway 17 going towards Beaverton, Gwynn, and Winfield in northwest Alabama. We may get a tornado
What?
in a few minutes on this if the velocities stay as strong as they are.
They got another
It's
one.
mainly near Pine Springs.
Bitches. They know.
Hey, go listen to my song Ball Hog, Tino.
Here very soon.
Ball hog?
Yeah,
It's moving east-southeast. Even if we don't get a tornado, damaging winds up to 60 miles per
it should be on my page too.
Size hail are likely as it approaches Gwynn, Alabama.
You got merch,
If you are in
Macho?
this area, definitely weather aware.
Do you have
Long-term
merch?
Carbon Hill.
Nah, not no more. I used to.
Will be in the track of this.
What is it called?
Ball Hog. It's on the what's called a beat? Chief Keef beat.
All right, let's go back to Corey here.
Yeah, I did.
Your AC goes down, you will on John. My AC was not fixed by John, by the way. My AC unit.
Yeah, that's it. Your Ball Hog.
I don't know what it was, but something got iced over in the AC essentially. So.
Nah, I'm Poet T. Chief Keef want to be me.
A not so fun fact, 2 years ago from yesterday, the Rolling Fork tornado happened. That was an EF4 tornado. Some debated it could have been an EF5. That tornado that we just saw, not even an hour ago,
That's just 3 minutes
Ballin'!
long.
I don't think it's that strong, but there was a tornado about like an hour ago. That's barely a day away from the 2-year anniversary of the Rolling Fork tornado. Crazy stuff there. What's up with the temperatures? The temperature roller coaster.
Macho, you want to hear my song I have?
It's
out?
spring.
FaceTime index finger on the bottom lip. Sure.
Macho, you want to hear my song that I have out?
Yeah.
Alright, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Go back to the free cam view here.
It's not you.
Near Detroit very closely.
Hold on,
As
I
there's
gotta
a
listen
hook on
to
this,
that
and it definitely is capable of producing
Spend
a
my money on
tornado.
college shit. Hold on, don't you stop. Hold on, don't you stop. I have a song with Henry Lee
Gwynn
Chapel.
and Winfield.
This nigga said.
Right back up to 30. Severe thunderstorm warnings yet again.
Hold on.
Bro, I can't with
We
you.
just got a new one for Greenwood and Zion in central Mississippi.
I low-key think he's dead. Not gonna get him so big.
What?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Couple on the comfort storm.
I think I heard the same thing you heard, Christian.
I'll be right back.
Actually, this is back over in Texas, northwest of San Antonio for reference. There is I would say there's a little bit of rotation with this, but I think this is more of a hail risk. It's not very comforting right now to be
So
over Texas.
why is my spam dribbles
Big
not?
hailstorm moving in, and also 60 mile, or not really much of a wind right here, but a little bit of rotation.
For
We also
real?
just got a new warning back over near Mexico, I think is how you say it, Wortham. Mainly for damaging winds and a little bit of hail. Golf ball sized hail is the current threat on that cell. Approaching Tupelo right now, we do have a cell just southwest of Tupelo that is rotating. Mezzo on it. It's going to be approaching Amory. Amory's bottom middle of your screen. I'm going to see if the other camera looks any better.
I don't know. I'm waiting on y'all.
Holka. Where's Holka?
Oh, are you?
Mississippi, we are also now seeing rotation.
Okay, I like the little fade.
So this is this is near North Carolina. Okay, never mind. There is rotation. So this storm is right now rotating, going towards Shannon, the Virgin area just south of Highway 41.
I like that beat.
But let me try to add this camera here. There is the camera. It's already working.
If a nigga say, "What
We
up,
got an
chat?"
update from John. Let's go over to John, and I'm going to quickly get my jug of water. So take it away, John.
Alrighty, so the National Weather Service released several of its vertical sounding profiles for the atmosphere, so we can look ahead on what's going on with the storms. So just looking ahead aside from Texas and Louisiana, there's a lot of instability in the atmosphere. Cape values, which are convective available potential energy values, are running well over the 2,000s.
He said she want a little
Especially
whopper.
in southeast Texas, around Houston area, stretching across much of Louisiana. And for context, Cape measures the amount of energy available for storms to grow. So when you start seeing values over 1,000, that usually is supportive of strong thunderstorms. So 2,000 plus is definitely something to watch. And then furthermore, that instability is then being fueled by a lot of moist air coming from the Gulf due to a lot of southerly winds in the area. And then lastly, of course, there is, on top of that, shear helicity values around 100.
Is he still living?
Shear helicity is an indicator of rotating.
Is he still living?
So there is a potential of rotating updraft.
Did he kill somebody?
He is ahead of all these storms going through those areas. So
He ain't about that life then.
Definitely lining up to what the environment is currently doing. So just a good thing ahead.
So that's just a thing around there, about to get locked up.
Thank you, John. All right. Audio's better? All right, cool.
I'm back.
I got it fixed on my end.
You be in the hood, Christian? You a Trench baby?
What are we doing, y'all?
We back in the pro AM, Christian.
All right, let's see. We are up to now 33 severe thunderstorm
Yes.
warnings. I cannot tell you the last time that
Oh,
we were live for 33 severe
Tino and
thunderstorm
Christian, the Trench
warnings.
babies.
33 in effect, and we still got 7 minutes until like any other ones
I'm not a
expire.
trench baby.
So this is pretty bananas,
You
to
sure?
say the least. But we have, again,
Yes.
multiple storms that are concerning,
you?
but I really want to narrow down
Probably.
some of the more significant ones. And two of them.
I mean, I'm far from a baby now. I'm old as shit.
It's mainly going to be.
I'm a trench uncle.
60 mile per hour damaging winds, but we do have some rotation that's a bit more rain wrapped. That is approaching
do.
Shannon right now. So the Shannon area.
Hey, that's what y'all should
You
say
have
if y'all.
Nerf guns in your
We're neck of the
house.
woods here very soon.
That's what y'all should say if y'all ever argue with a
So if
unc.
you're in the Shannon, Verona
Yeah, he tell you he came off the porch. Be like, nigga, you made the porch as old as you is.
Damaging winds, potential trail
But there, you was there when the mud was. You was there when the mud was created.
interactions. We got a little storm
You-
near Verona.
Right, you didn't get it out the mud. You was there when they created fucking mud.
You were there
Right.
when Jesus first
You
had sex.
you fucking named the Kalishnikov. That's how old you are.
And you're acting like Jasmine's bachelor.
You talking about the one you had the stuff in the army?
You're acting like Jasmine's bachelor.
That's crazy. Why? But why you have to make me use the gun? See, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yes, girl, yes. Yes. Yes, girl.
We starting this shit. I just started the match. Fuck it.
Alright, I got fixed now.
It is what it is.
Alright, so we got Amory, bottom middle. I'm going to change green.
Hated to love it, the underdogs on top. And I'm gonna shine homie until my heart stop. Yo, it be me. I'm Raps MVP. You can hate it or love it, but you can get the dummy.
I've gotten a lot of your merch, and the 100,000 subscriber hat, my number is 50. Love all your forecasts and what you do. I appreciate that. And I'm glad I got the number 50. That's actually a pretty good number. Now, there are some numbers, if you get a signed hat, that are going to be...
I hate the way Pro Am make you shoot, bro. It's like,
How much meaning, but,
I know my shot, but then here you don't know your shot.
appreciate the super chat, and thank you for supporting the channel and being here since 100K. That's incredible.
I think they be trying to make you use rhythm
Grow
shooting.
your hair out until the
Yep.
end of the year.
Definitely what it
Shut
is.
the hell up.
I don't think so, but I appreciate the super chat.
Shit, man.
Tornado, Amory camera.
That sound like every rapper around here that's on
Let's go
lane.
to Amory, actually. There is some. What is that? Is that a big
And
rain
being young
shower?
boy's not on lean.
Yeah, he probably is. He on pills.
I think it's just a big rain shower.
He's in jail. Kidding.
Just looking at
Yeah.
Amory.
You think it's hard to get drugs? You think it's hard to get drugs in jail?
Near Houston, that's coming together.
He gets out next month.
More people in jail get drugs than people out here.
Yeah, that's just a huge rain shaft. But there is rotation legitimately near Houston, which is just off to the west of Amory.
Bro, Lil Durk drops this week. I can't wait, bruh. He drops this week, Christian.
His scan's a little bit broader.
Oh, hold on.
Well, Dark Ass was over with. That's his last album.
By the way, we're up to 34
Nah, I'm just
severe
playing.
thunderstorm warnings. 34. All right, we do have a new update from the Storm Prediction Center for tonight's risk of severe weather. That's on the screen.
Where did she go in?
Hell yeah, them hard ass beds, they probably hurting every fucking day.
Severe weather in place. Nothing's changed with that. That goes from southern Kentucky all the way back over into South Texas. It is
I done been in the county. I done been in the county.
This time of the year. Our main concern again is damaging winds and hail. They
Ain't nothing thin. I done been in the county.
In Texas, as we've already seen baseball-sized hail.
I didn't stay there. I was been in the holding cell.
Several hours. Our tornado risk is still.
Bro, why can't we find a game?
5% tornado risk
Oh,
in place.
yeah.
Southwest Tennessee, Mississippi, Northwest.
Bro, I
Alabama,
just remember when I was a little kid and my parents sold me, bro. That was
Bro, you ain't gotta be no thug to get no holding cell. I done been in the county for a couple of reasons.
And the 5% tornado.
I've been in the county because I had a expired tag. My license was out.
Macho, do you know my mom and dad sold me when I was a kid?
I've been in there for
But we do have a couple storms that are actually.
I guess they wanted to say robbery or burglary, but I didn't do the shit.
Who's he talking to?
Just off to the west of Memphis.
Huh?
Nothing really too significant right now, but we're keeping a close eye on that activity. Also got some storms right now rolling through.
You know I
northwest
got sold
Tennessee.
as a baby, Macho?
Damn.
Nothing currently too severe. Actually, if we go back up to Bowling Green, Kentucky,
What's the third mean?
we do have a little severe
Like
storm
the
right
third.
now near Russellville.
You ain't the second or junior.
It
You
ain't
third.
like I'm underneath
Minor
junior.
thunderstorms producing some damaging winds.
Yeah.
Same thing back up here in Lexington.
So it's a lot of y'all
My
maintain
initials-
us.
Winds going in the direction
My initials
of
are
Lexington,
BDT.
Kentucky. And then all across Tennessee, we are severe
Big
weather.
Dick Tino.
3 currently. But again, that could always change.
Bro, don't give out my government, bitch.
It will change, probably. It's
Tino Rangel.
Rangel.
So it
Rangel.
looks like right now in
Rangel
Bowling
is
Green,
crazy.
Kentucky. They actually got
Wrangle.
lightning out there in the far distant horizon.
No, it doesn't.
Here's your cloud base again. Cloud's relatively low to the ground.
You know
even in Kentucky, it seems
Christian's name's
like. Doesn't mean
Christina?
we'll see tornadoes, but again, we'll-
That how you pronounce her last name? Tino
Sure that
Rangel.
we have, if a storm is able to rotate, we could see a tornado.
It's Tina
No, it's Rangel.
Rangel. Okay.
Animal Kingdom worth
Bro,
seeing.
let's just go to the threes and streak up before we get off.
It depends.
I'm finna get out. I'm finna get off now.
Long enough that it's not too
They finna kick us out anyway. I just got. They finna send me back to the beginning.
Good day to go there, in my opinion. You can definitely spend a day there. I think
You
you
getting
say
off now?
13-month member. I know that's crazy. Oh, I just fly.
Macho.
I'm a national. Are we good?
That's like you got damn flat ironed it too. I got kicked. I'm coming
We
back.
are still expecting storms in Nashville, and this will really happen around 10 o'clock or so. So we got about 2 hours until it hits.
Yeah, I am finna get off. I can run one. Run one or two. What time is it? I can at least run at 8:30.
About some isolated damaging winds.
Hey,
And
about-
8:40.
You mean 9 o'clock?
No, 8:30, 8:40.
I'm not very concerned about this.
You mean
area.
9 o'clock?
No.
Again, the risk, in my opinion, is low.
You can't land
Not
on
zero,
a
but it's
90, I mean a 30, a 35, 40, or a 45, or a 50.
Yeah, because I leave at 9:40, so I got to have be off at least at a 40 or 30.
Houston Supercell, this storm right here.
I might have
So
to get out
9
before then. It's fucking thunder in the
You
background.
know, the main reason why is that this
Are you
storm
scared?
is
This motherfucker might cut me off before then.
more favorable. It's more favorable now. What we're seeing right now is some storm merger activity. You can actually see the hook really forming. You got a hook echo.
Some Barterman and
wrap up here,
Houston.
Houston and Highway 8. And so once this little activity
Where we going to?
Supercell, a tornado could definitely develop on this. We're gonna go full camera.
My diaper.
Camera and Amarillo,
I
which
wasn't
is
there.
just off to the east of this storm. This one looks like
Nope.
right now. There's a lot
Not
of
that I
lightning.
know of.
There's some cloud ground lightning in the
This
horizon
man
as well.
don't.
We're gonna look closely and see if there's a wall.
Where we going? What threes we going
Also
to?
could be kind of buried in the rain.
It don't matter.
Once this rain clears out,
We going back to the theater, or we going to the city, or we going to the?
thank you, Jones, for the super chat. I've been watching since the Minden, Iowa tornado emergency last year.
I don't even know where we going to invite nobody. I'm standing in the middle of the city.
Crazy to see
don't
damage
matter.
right after a tornado. Things really do. It definitely is. I personally, I've seen tornadoes.
Pull up, pull up. Let me take the fucking banana off.
I'm what a fucking night.
Always watching, always tracking. WTVA 9 News begins with the Severe Weather Authority.
Right now, we are all over watching.
All right, where we going?
Tracking meteorologist Matt
Where we going?
Meteorologist Dave are both here today to give you all updates on
Where we going, bruh?
Guys,
don't matter.
Well, we do have a tornado watch. We'll show that area here in just a moment that's in effect for parts of our area for the potential for some active.
No, not the skinniest one, the one before the skinniest one.
Tornado potential. Hail, damaging winds more likely. In saying that, there's a couple.
Bro, it's gonna help you move. I ain't.
One here that has now
What the hell is that?
The other,
far eastern Tippah County and trying to move over here into
the
Prentice
other
County.
shit don't
We're
matter.
definitely keeping our
You just trying to move better.
There's some rotation. Even in the precipitation mode, I kind of see it wrapping back around there, very near again the Prentice and Tippah County.
If you put a shirt on, they'll never know.
Storm track Doppler radar. The rotation is still fairly broad. You can watch it. It's on our live stream here, fairly close.
Y'all wanna go to Elite or Rise?
Some rotation showing up even in the cloud, but still
I'm gonna
pretty
go to
solid
Elite,
gaps
see
in
what's
that
going on.
ground, and that's
Okay,
what
so
they're
both-
gonna try to overcome.
Let's go pick on Elite.
Pick out hail and wind, or they're going to do something more than that. Luckily, to this point, we have not seen them produce anything more than that.
I'm about to bust a nut.
First off, I'm going to track the area of rotation, and that is sitting back there again near the tip.
About to bust a nut. What you say, D?
That kind of works its way
About to bust a nut.
Eville, looking about 506, 502 Bethany Presbyterian Church there. Eventually,
Bro,
closer to
oh,
Frankstown,
my
about
question.
511 Wheeler,
Harder.
513. Eventually, again, Hobo Station about 524. This is assuming about 35 miles per
No,
hour.
oh, never mind.
Up here, the
No squad. Below deck needs 6 players. Come on.
and possibly, excuse me,
Where at?
Below deck. You talking about some?
that's the area we're
Right,
watching
put my
below,
balls
so
up
this
and
will
down
do
up
something
under like a
more than
house.
just show some kind of broad rotation. In saying that, I'd say what is much more likely, well, actually, before we go there,
Ain't nobody in here yet. If we go below deck, we get his neck.
well, on kind of the west side of town, is probably
Below
our
the
best
boat?
shot at
Yeah, under the boat. Which side is home? Over here?
Far across and extended there. We're looking northward. We've had a good shot of this from time to time. Put it
Where the hell is Tino?
There is kind of our clear spot. That's when things are going up, and that's the precipitation kind of wrapping around that there.
I'm right
So
next
that's
to
the
you.
part we're going to have to watch the most closely if this were to do something else. If we go back over to the radar, what I'm
Muchacho.
looking at here is
No diddy.
check the wind view again. Still somewhat. Go ahead.
God damn.
I was gonna say go on two because someone submitted a picture
My-
from the Bethany area.
my
It
player
was
is so
455,
fucking hot, dude.
And there's a clear
You don't
tail cloud.
Yeah, so this is a
Your phones are in here.
still a decent gap between that and ground, but
phones
I just look
sexier
sexier and sexier every fucking day, don't cut kitty.
You see there is the other factor again.
Not the
This
Android.
is
The Android
spinning
you
and
can
trying to do something more than that. And there's a decent chance in this kind of atmosphere because the air is fairly dry. And
That's what it was.
you don't have that minute. Because of the difference between moisture and the dew point, they have a gap between that. It might be difficult to get that rotation all the way to the surface. But what I don't think it would be difficult to do.
Because I'm on my phone.
You see where that glass and kind of gray sort of returns are showing up? That is likely some large hail on this thunderstorm here. And it is rotating.
Like,
We'll
baby
watch
girl,
that
I
here
wanna
before
fuck
we do something
you.
else. There's you see the hail potential
Get you.
showing up to around 30,000 feet. This is the
Well, you'll see them soon as they run in.
issue as this hail, when it tries to fall, obviously would be damaging in its own right. It could be associated with wind gusts in excess of 60 miles per hour. So you're kind of that loop again, wait for that to populate in. And you'll notice one of the things is I do think this is about as strong as it's been. Yeah, it's maintaining its core of largest hail there. And so it's not unreasonable that as that eventually strives to fall there in southern Prentice County, we could have hail in excess of quarter size, perhaps even a little bit larger than that. Go back here to the wind mode on Storm Track Doppler radar again. We are kind of watching and waiting for a moment here as this kind of gets a little bit more mature, because it's kind of hard to argue with that area of rotation right there. We're gonna poke prod this a couple other times here. I need to, before we go and look at something else, we need to make sure that we have a good solid shot on this. I think, what do you think, Gabe? Best angle out of Tupelo, possibly, I mean, maybe 45? And
Yeah, you want something that's high up because you're going to need to see far north into the county.
yeah, and it might really pull down that banner there at the top.
I rotated Tupelo Tower cam. It's working now.
Bro, what you doing? Lagging out?
Yes, somewhat. I mean, it's on the back end of it, so of course it's preset heavy, but
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, we don't really have a good shot out of that yet,
happened?
unfortunately.
He lagged out.
We're just far enough away. So yeah, there's a little bit more gap between that and that picture we showed you a minute ago. I think that's one of the good signs. Let's look at the overall threat here for a moment across our area. as I mentioned.
Nah, shit. Somebody trying to steal the spot. Hurry up, hurry up.
Some hail, obviously some rotation out of that thunderstorm. There are other thunderstorms back Water Valley.
There's only one dude. All we gotta do is kick him off.
It's kind of moving east about 35 to 40 miles per hour. Trust these closer to about 40 miles per hour. But we do anticipate these will kind of continue to organize and get a little bit stronger.
Bro, I start work at 4 o'clock in the morning tomorrow, and I'm not gonna go to bed till like 12.
I guess Chris Ragg wasn't Zenner.
Again, that's what
Because all the Zenners got kicked off.
not severe at this point.
No, you thought he was zenning?
Yeah. If somebody thought he was zenning, I didn't.
Tornado threat, some of these will have to continue to watch back out here as
They thought Chris Ragg was zenning, but he not. He can't be zenning. He's still in the game. They banned all the Zenners.
You can also see on the intelligence screen.
All right, they getting on. Come on, come on, come on.
That is in effect for many locations until 10 p.m. tonight. It does look like the Storm Prediction Center just in the last couple minutes here has gone ahead. You know, I might put a tornado watch on that. It does. Excuse me, a severe thunderstorm watch for the southern part. Okay, check and chat there with the folks down in Jackson. It does look like they put out tornado. Excuse me, a severe thunderstorm watch on the southern part here, mainly for the hail potential. Yeah, until midnight tonight. That's what this green box represents. So that's coming out here just in the last couple of minutes. So the reason we have a difference here between the blue box north and the green box south is there's a very narrow window in the next couple of hours.
I got a 75 too. And you got a 98. Tino got a 98.
We have our meteorologist here, okay?
We lose this Tino fight.
Is that possibility for severe development? And that could be anything from severe weather coming from.
Corner.
I've got a clicker here real quick. But we're talking about winds, hail, and even the possibility of an isolated tornado. Seeing that level 2 risk.
I was trying to pass it to you.
Mississippi, even
We lose this Tino fight.
How did I miss that bad though, Ronnie? Like, what? Let's keep it above. Shorty and Betty, Shorty and Ten. She and Betty were everybody's friends.
Holla and what?
The hail, the wind, and the okay, perfect. So we're going to run through
the
risk area. So
there ain't no way.
Look at that real quick. Talking about
if we lose this Christian fight. Hey, Christian said we ain't losing because of him.
Still under that threshold for the highest.
That's a steal. Okay.
Talking about that level 2 out of 5, but even these cells developing out further towards the west as these move further.
It's because of Macho, actually.
I know that's right.
Same unstable air mass is out ahead of those cells.
That's fine.
I mean, you see this tail.
He turned into that. That was a steal.
There's already some of those cells developing.
He going to the little dude.
Entering that unstable air and possibly even developing more into the evening. But the threats we're primarily tracking within this system. Whenever we see this northwest flow,
I spy with my little eye a girl that I could fucking shield.
Already seen that with that storm up near Prentice County with a large hail core, talking about a quarter in size. But you can see that risk extending much more into
let me get my 3 bad
Mississippi, even parts of eastern Arkansas, seeing those develop as well with multiple severe thunderstorm warnings.
Can I get a screen
across the river going to be affecting the parts of West
Can I get a dunk real quick?
Right here in Mississippi. This is damaging winds, talking about 60 plus miles an hour. Large hail also within that threshold.
I got aura.
General risk area.
I'm lagging. I'm lagging.
Mississippi included in that.
I'm like
doing something.
So large hail and winds and the possibility of
I got too many viruses on my internet, bro. Like that ass. Corner.
Heading into the rest of our
1 or 3.
Make sure to stay weather aware and of course.
Corner.
So right now we're just waiting, watching that one storm, but more to come.
1 or 3.
Why is he always selling? Why the fuck you selling? Why the fuck you selling? I'm not missing no more.
Oh shit, the big
hitting.
hitting.
By 3.
Oh, we finna be up by 3 again. We was already up 3.
But we didn't call you back to let you know that tornado has been
Oh shit.
heading towards your location. Storm tracking
Why the fuck?
I should have went to Tina.
Complete readout of the storm.
My bad, Tina.
You don't believe
to your smartphone with a mix, gene, with everything you need to.
Bro, this dude is taking everything. Mid-air.
QR code on your
Look at that
screen for
shit.
more information to keep you and your family safe. New at 5, the Tupelo Police Department is investigating a shooting that happened earlier today.
Big white, let's go.
The Tupelo Police Department reported that they were on the scene.
I told you I'm not
of a
missing
shooting in the area of 1321 Ida B. Real Street. One victim has been transported to the hospital. Police say the victim is in stable condition. There is one suspect in custody. Now, police ask that you avoid the area and continue to investigate. And
This game's actually fucking
provide
racist.
updates as more information becomes available.
Bro, I can't fucking shoot back.
Also, Newark 5,
No.
Athens Energy employees have been working tirelessly.
I knew that was off. I was too far.
This comes after a massive gas line blowout that left thousands of customers without their natural gas.
This is like a delay in here. I'm not gonna cap. It's like a delay.
Nah, we just missing shit.
Restoring service, a door tag with instructions to schedule an appointment was left on your front door.
Christian, stop following me.
On your screen
Christian.
right now to schedule an appointment to restore
Macho,
your
stop
gas service.
selling.
I had that. One more.
One more. Green. Let's go. Hey,
Oh,
Christian.
come on.
Oh my God.
Christian on
He's got
fire.
four.
Earlier this week,
That's crazy, because when we was shooting around out here, I couldn't miss shit.
voted to support relocating the Mississippi.
Did you say that, Christian?
From Mississippi.
Like, I was on fire before we fucking got up in here. As soon as the game started. Hey, welcome to RNG.
The residential
Come on.
high school should stay at MUW.
I'm coming back to you. Yep, I see you.
Talk to the state representative.
They partner quitting on.
Who chairs the House Education Committee.
Bro, you done scored all the points.
To MSU.
I know you didn't. Tino done scored. Tino, you done scored all the fucking points.
Right behind me is
I thought that was Christian scoring all the fucking points. Give me this shit. I ain't got but 3. But I missed this because I've been missing.
The legislature created it in 1987.
Yeah, and then Christian goes and do that shit.
Alright, let me finish the game.
These kids would want need or
Yeah, right.
Why they always selling me?
Why he always lying? Always fucking lying.
Robertson has been pushing to move MSMS to the other end of
Why
the Golden
they
Triangle.
always selling
Oh, shit.
MSMS is a STEM school, and the best place
Bro, attack me.
is a university that specializes in STEM careers.
Back
Robertson
down.
is
I'm getting
proposing
extra
having the
warm.
residential high school to be incorporated
What?
into the partnership middle school, which sits on the
Yes,
outskirts
there.
of the Mississippi State campus.
One more, I'm here. I'm 1 for
How
8.
big?
MUW leaders, as well as Columbus and Miles County leaders,
I was just about to pass it to him.
Columbus Mayor Keith Gaskin is calling on
He
people
sold.
there to make their voices
Gang.
known in Mississippi's
Thank you,
capital city.
Tino, for believing in me.
I did. Because when I say that, you actually like make
whatever it takes to make them.
Me and Christian got 5-point seats.
However, I would expect.
I'm 2 for 19. That's horrible. That's Zaria, my wife.
We need to support the school, period.
2 for 9 is actually outrageous.
That shit is diabolical, bro. How the fuck did I miss that many shots? Rebounding and putting it back up.
Robertson says
I'm exactly at a 96, y'all. 96.0.
on the future of MSMS.
If I was in the Rick, if I played all these games in the Rick, I would have been up.
WTVA 9 News.
Currently sitting under a tornado watch for a large portion.
8:31, we got 10 minutes,
We're
y'all.
already getting reports of quarter-size
Bro, Christian, I know you didn't come off, bro.
back towards Water Valley. Already the system busy. We'll track the very latest for you.
Christian
and how
came
long
off the
this will
dots,
last.
bro.
Coming up, Great.
Come on, man. They coming back, bro. They trying to take first spot. Get that on. Get your ass back. Y'all go back to the other side. Take your YouTube ass to the other side and take this ass whooping.
Matt and Dave have been tracking these
For some reason, I'm getting hard.
Whoa.
Most likely some
My YouTube page, when they watch this video, they're never gonna forget. They're never gonna forgive y'all for what y'all said on here today. Christian getting poked around,
see a little bit of a lowering, but
to finding out your cousin was the one doing the poking. It's just crazy, man. Yo, now y'all from Wisconsin, don't put that shit close to my home. That's because he hanging on the rim. Okay, yeah, we can come off now. They ain't trying to do nothing.
Christian!
Here's kind of just a.
Bro, we have 8 minutes.
Give me a moment.
Yeah, take for real. It's alright. I can get him off the rim.
There we go. This is, I think, a worthwhile moment for us to look at this.
Not
Here's a
looking
shot
Now they
from,
want the spot.
I believe it's Brian Doss.
Where?
North Mississippi Storm Chasers and Spotters. You can see.
Nacho, where are you going, cuz?
Bro, I don't know. I'm following y'all.
Estimations from the National Weather Service in Memphis, perhaps up in excess of an inch.
God, I'm so fucking
three-dimensionally on this storm here in a moment there. And then, of course, there's the stuff where things go
I don't give a fuck what they are.
Shot, at least on that angle there.
We here now. That's all new. We got a couple horse trucks old school.
Back here to this camera for just a moment.
We didn't get the spot.
So that we can get an idea on.
Seriously, we didn't get the spot while we on the spot. It's crazy.
Different way. I'm trying to see if I can change our contrast on this and brighten it up just a little bit.
I love my aura.
Oh no, they ass.
But obviously, you can see
Yeah, we're
some
about
stuff
to
hanging
lose.
down.
Instead of key sticks, he K stacks.
Rod rotation. I don't have a good enough shot there to say that it's anything.
Well, pass it to me. I'm away from the. I'm gonna be faster than 7-2. He gonna have to come out.
Dimensionally, you can see north of Marietta.
He gonna bully me in the hub, but you know. What the hell? They made me back up. No.
Are you scared?
It's like, bro, they backed me up for no reason. And they butt cheeks.
I want to kind of look in to see what the heaviest is that this could be producing, because then we can kind of see the movement of the largest tail. So yeah, this, when we start getting these bright pink returns like this, it's
Chris, why the fuck did you leave your guy?
tail is that it is producing. Let's see if we can go.
I was fine. You understand me?
When I get this up to
Oh,
20,000
shit.
feet, I'd say yeah, easily ping pong ball size hail.
And he proceeds to miss that shit as soon as you said it.
I'm fucking ass.
On where that biggest tail is.
Bro, I
This
did
direction
it.
as well. You'll notice that you also
I'm not
have
missing
that
another
same
shot, I swear
sort
to
of
God.
hook on the backside there.
Then proceeds to miss the shot.
A number of things all
It's crazy.
produce that biggest tail at this minute, as well as
Hey.
somewhat of a tornado threat. It's going to track this eastward. Again, the speed on this about 35 to 40 miles per hour. I'm going to track the hail portion of this, and the
Ain't no fucking way he gets that board too.
Of course he gets it. He's 7-2.
This is pretty close to the
Who's gonna stop this man from getting a board?
So we have it moving toward a Little Brown Creek Free Will Baptist Church there at 522. Closer there to Union Chapel by 535. Tishmingo proper, city of Tishmingo there, of course, about 538. Tishmingo State Park about 541. Depending
I'm
on the
done.
exact angle that ends up.
I told you, who's gonna stop this man from getting a board? Bro literally just throwing shit around. He threw you. He didn't even, it wasn't like he bumped you or nothing. Bro threw you out the way. You should have shot that, Christian. What the fuck? Whoa, what was the signs behind what you was doing?
Shoot that, Macho.
I see Tino. And Tino misses it.
Versus the others. The next ones that are kind of the most.
Oh, I caught the duck on his head.
South of Oxford there.
I wanted it bad. I let it out.
No way we lose this, right?
But no, right?
Well organized, and I do think still some large
No way
scale
we
possible
lose
out of
this.
this. By large scale, I mean maybe dime size
I'm
scale,
there.
but it's possible to get a little stronger than that. So the two
I'm
storms
there.
there, the one that's right.
I think it's still because the LeBrons I have
your
on.
Paris
They're
area
just fucking
331
ass.
of the two main.
LeBron's just ass.
I'm gonna track this whole back here.
way.
You can tell that there is that storm near Randolph.
We didn't lose.
On top. There will be
It's
something
good.
that hits you
Tie game.
before what I'm tracking here.
They can't make a mistake.
That's looking fast at 523, Buchanan 528, Sherman by about
Ooh, damn, it's dead.
549. Close to our
You
WTVA
just
studios
lost
around
your ass
6, and
up.
Tupelo generally depending on what part of town there, somewhere in that 610 to
Macho, what the fuck you do?
I don't know. They didn't let me up. I got him.
Travel?
Yeah, I got him. Let's go. Y'all gotta start believing in me, man. I ain't the best in the world, but I'm pretty good.
Going to be that potential for some of us to end up being impacted
Are you
by
though,
hail out of this.
Yeah, you see that? You see that?
At this line of thunderstorms,
I play make with my eyes closed.
Yeah, Matt, currently
Give me that.
tornado watch until 11.
Grab it,
Where the
grab
fuck's
it.
the ball?
I hit it to the big man behind.
Unstable air mass that these are entering into.
He's got more
These storms
on.
are just building and building, building as they enter more into
Okay, Christian.
Mississippi. Looking at radar right now, we are going to see
Body
those
his ass,
storms just
cousin.
continue to
I'm there.
cycle through the
Christian got strength on
Let's go,
his
I'm
head.
down.
Okay, there we go.
I'm past the Christian.
Into northeast Mississippi as we speak. Yalobusha, Lafayette, over towards.
Yes, sir.
Big white.
I told you. I'm playmaking out here. Trust me.
Close eye on that.
No way we lose this, right?
Tighten a little bit.
Oh shit! If Tino got the ball, we might. Nah, just
area. That'll impact our area later tonight. So
Oh, shit.
It's not a just now threat alone. It's just now. And
That was not me. They're fucking spamming square, you dirty
Storm
bitch.
track operator just shows those storms moving in. A tornado warning just north of Memphis. So that non-zero tornado.
Oh my
Oh my
god!
fucking
Yeah, this is it.
Get
This is
out.
fucking it.
Pushing it more in that eastern direction, and we'll see that cycle through.
Oh, you wide open. He didn't take the fucking shot. Christian missed me on the fucking pass. But nice shot. Christian won this fucking game single-handedly.
of that threat.
For real. I can't shoot. Ronnie 2K selling me. I'm there for the fucking contest.
I got this shit.
And I'm all the way down.
This is
Going to the
game.
corner.
This is game.
And greening this next 3 I shoot.
What we're seeing in regards to storm rotation, one thing we look at in regards to
That's all. One more.
Oh.
Ain't no way you missed it. Why would they make me dive late as fuck? That didn't even make sense. I've been pressed to square.
This game is actually retarded.
My dude didn't even dive. He scooted over there.
Further and further as we head.
You ain't sold, bro. It's 13-19. We got this. We got this.
Difficulties right now, but we are tracking that rotation.
That's
Some of
sad.
these are rotating through
This game. I'm taking the 3. I'm taking the 3.
right now. But
Step back. I'm cutting in. I see Tino. Oh. He tipped it. He tipped it on die. It's dead ball. He literally threw it off somebody.
In this system, along with heavy rainfall. Now looking at that Sunday, we are going to see those temperatures dropping on Monday. But then
What the hell do that mean?
the week goes on. By the parts of our Friday going to be upper 70s. The thing you have to note, it's going to be beautiful weather.
Oh my God, Ronnie said me, bro.
Always watching, always tracking.
Black.
This game has got to be racist.
Black Latino miss.
Right now, we are always
BLM.
always tracking chief meteorologist
Black
Matt
Latino
Bauer
miss,
and
what?
Dave Moore are both here today to give you all updates on severe
Butt liquor massacre.
What it's looking like out there.
We do have a tornado watch. We'll show that area here in just a moment that's in effect for parts of our area for the potential for some active and severe weather this
Bro, this
evening.
game should have been done
I would
20
say
minutes
more than
ago.
Tornado potential, hail and damaging winds.
We taking
You
our,
guys are selling that.
we taking our time.
We're watching closely. One here that has now.
How the fuck we selling you? Christian literally
Tippah County and
is winning this motherfucker single-handedly.
County that we're definitely keeping our eye on. There's some location.
Tino with another sale.
Oh my fuck.
Very near.
Lord,
Why
we
can't I
know.
shoot? I think it's the cord. That ass. Oh my God. Actually, yes,
Bro,
it is, bro.
Christian, take this motherfucker down.
It's on our live stream here, fairly closely.
Lord, Tino's just giving up on us, bro.
There's from time to time been some rotation going up even the clouds, but still a pretty solid gap. between
Go.
the ground.
You should have went up.
Try to overcome is whether or not they're just going to spin and kick out hail and wind.
Like, you hit a whole open space right there.
To this point, we haven't seen them produce anything more than that. I'll track 2 things on this.
All right.
First off, I'm going to track
Lock
the
the
area
fuck in,
rotation,
y'all.
and that is there again near the Tippah.
Oh my God.
Line. As that kind of works its way eastward, you see some times here on your screen. Eville looking about
52. He missed. Oh my fuck.
We got to make this shit, bro.
Frankstown about 511, Wheeler 513.
No!
Eventually,
Pass it back.
station about 524. This is assuming about 35 miles per hour.
Thank you. I ain't missing that. I got a 95 midi.
This shit
Fuck
got done
that.
at 8:40. No way these games got done at 8:40.
Fuck that. We playing these next people.
That's the area we're watching closely if this were to do something more than just show some kind of broad rotation.
You did
I
great.
did good too.
I'd say
You
what
was 100% from the three-pointer.
was actually look out
Tino ass was fucking 1 for 5 from the 3.
our best shot at this point.
Oh my God.
Whole road, everything kind of left.
I wasn't that good either. I was 50%, 2 for 5.
Shot of this from time to time. Put it right there is kind of our clear spot. That's where things are
my
going
God,
up.
it's
And that's
going
the
so-
precipitation kind of wrapping around that there.
Watch these motherfuckers be gold and purple.
Watch the most closely if this were to do
This motherfucker over here with the super suit on.
radar. What I'm looking at here is, well, let's check the wind here.
This big finna beat the hell out of me by himself.
I was gonna say go on 2 because.
Oh no, they silver and blacks. We good.
Yeah,
We
we
good.
lost.
55.
We might be good.
Yeah, so this is a
Tino, you have no excuses this game.
but certainly
That you guarding a crackhead. Look at this man.
gray, the darker gray colors.
This is your uncle for real. He definitely look like he could be your uncle.
Trying to do something more than that. And there's a
Okay, I'm
decent
not
chance
missing a
this
shot, but
kind
you
of
are.
atmosphere because
Oh
we
my
I got it.
God.
I got my rebound though. Look at that. You wide open. Ain't no excuses for that. No excuses for
Between
that.
the moisture and the dew point there, the gap between that.
Get that shit
it
out of
might be
here.
difficult for it to get that rotation
I could
all the
test
way to
my
the
shit.
surface. But what I don't think it'll be difficult to
There's
do
no way I
is
actually
reduce
missed
hail.
that,
You
though.
see
Like,
what
why
that-
can't I
those
shoot?
blacks and-
Is the
It's
big like
Ronnie,
that? The
does-
big is fucking like
Does
that.
Ronnie actually hate me, bro? Like,
Did Christian just put on a fucking mass marauder?
Watch that potential for it to do something else.
He out here looking like Zorro and shit.
Showing up to around 30,000 feet. This is the primary reason why.
Oh, Zorro!
As this hail, when it tries to fall, obviously would be damaging.
What the fuck? Get away from me! Get away from me! Get my mom! Get my mom!
So here's kind of that loop again.
Bro,
Wait
don't
for that
worry, we
to
lost
populate
this,
in.
right?
You'll notice one of the things is I do think this is about as strong as it's been. Yeah, it's maintaining its core of largest hail there. And so it's not unreasonable that as that eventually starts
What is he doing?
there in southern Prentiss County, we could have hail in excess of quarter size, perhaps even a little bit larger than that. Let's go back here to the wind mode on Storm Track Doppler radar again. We are kind of watching and waiting for a moment here as this kind of gets
Tina, quit following me, bro. What are you doing?
because it's, I mean, it's
Good
kind of
shit.
hard to argue with that.
He used me for a screen, bro, and I wasn't even screening.
I need to before we
That was a smart screen.
we need to make sure that we have
Good steal.
solid shot.
I'm here.
I think
Aura.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh,
Let's go.
big whites.
remains 45.
Lord knows he was supposed to miss that shit.
Aura wins games. Aura wins
There we go.
games.
Yeah.
What about Aura? Passing
Aura
win.
wins games.
Passing win games too. Right, that's what I said. Passing win games too. That motherfucker got your hand.
Dude, I had that open page. The fuck you mean, Ronnie? I got him.
Yeah, we don't really.
I watched the crackhead. He taking that.
Unfortunately, we're just far enough away. So yeah, there's a little bit more gap between that.
Tino, come on.
I think that's my.
That's your
Look at
man.
the overall threat here.
You over there with Christian's man. What the fuck is you doing?
Off the top of our broadcast there, some hail, obviously some rotation out of that thunderstorm. There are other thunderstorms back toward Water Valley and Coffeyville here.
I knew that was
All these kind of moving east about 35 to 40 miles per hour. Track these closer to about 40 miles per hour.
That was my first
We
shot.
anticipate these will kind of continue to organize and get a little bit stronger as we go into this evening.
Bro, is this El Chapo's grandson?
Gotta be.
Later overnight.
That's his granddaddy.
Again, that's with additional thunderstorm development back out west here.
He just reaching. He don't give a fuck.
Greater likelihood
I'm
possibly
open.
see some hailstones out of this.
I'm open.
And again, a non-zero tornado threat. Some of these little
Yeah, he open too.
Bro! Oh my god. I actually can't shoot. What is going on?
We good.
On the box here, you can see it one way.
I can't fucking shoot. Like,
You went with your first instinct.
In effect for many locations.
I don't know if I have
Until 10
boost.
p.m.
I probably
tonight,
don't have
like
boost.
the Storm Prediction Center just in the last couple of minutes
I
here.
usually shoot
It's gone
with
ahead.
boost.
Am I seeing that correctly?
Yeah, hit
They
that
put a
one.
Tornado watch on that. It does.
Another white.
Thunderstorm watch for the
Fuck.
southern part. Gabe, check and chat there with the folks down in
I
Jackson.
fucking hate this
Those look
game,
like
bro.
they
I'm
put
going
out
on Fortnite after
excuse me,
this.
a severe thunderstorm watch on the southern part here, mainly for the hail potential. Yeah, until midnight tonight. That's what this green box represents.
That's bullshit. I was on him.
Minutes. So the reason we have a difference here between the blue
Wow.
and the green box now is there's kind of a very narrow
Yeah, we lost.
No,
Because of
yeah.
me.
The game ain't over yet.
Time period where that's most likely. To look at those threats in more detail, we have our meteorologist Gabe Maynard here. Gabe.
I'm sitting in the
Yeah, so what we're tracking is that possibility for severe development.
That's all.
And that could be
I wasn't ready.
from severe weather coming from.
I'm just shy.
Clicker here real quick. But we're talking about
Finally,
wind,
a
hail,
fucking
and the possibility of an isolated tornado.
That only took
Seeing that
3
level
games.
2 risk all across northeast Mississippi, even parts of western Alabama included
What
in
the
that.
fuck?
Now, I know we like
He
to
sold that
He off,
too.
he off.
He sold that.
events, and
Let's
this
go.
is
He
not
sold
going to be
that.
Similar to last
I'm sitting in the
week,
corner.
but it's still going to be
I am
significant
fucking
enough
Good shot,
to go
Christian.
ahead and prepare.
Fuck.
So when it comes to
Oh
that
my
severe
God, now
weather
you're
risk,
missing?
Matt, I'm going to ask, do we put the hail, the wind, and the tornado? Okay, perfect. So we're going
Me
to run
too.
through each individual risk
Illegal
area.
Yup, legal screen. I ran
Eddie
into
miss.
it
Real quick,
on
talking about
purpose.
that tornado risk
It wasn't gonna count if he did get it.
Again, that cell up in Prentiss County, moving towards Tishomingo
Other
County,
side.
still under that threshold
I'm wide.
of highest tornado
Yeah, I was.
possibility. Talking about that level 2 out of 5, but even these cells developing out further towards the west. As these
Oh, I should have took it.
still gonna have that same
I had him beat. I just didn't think. I thought he was up with me.
Fucking turnover.
allowing them to initiate more. And even, I mean, let's see this tail extend all the way towards Greenville. There's already
at that shit.
those cells
Let's go.
developing along that area.
Oh, shit.
During that unstable
No
air,
Diddy.
possibly
No Diddy.
developing more into the evening. But the threat
Shoot that.
primarily
Green.
within this system.
Let's go.
Whenever we see
Yeah.
this northwest
Take
flow,
over, game
we
over, baby.
typically
Come on
see
now.
strong winds and large hail. Already seeing that with that storm up near Prentiss County with a large hail core, talking about a quarter in size. But you
Yup,
can see that
yup,
risk
T-
extending
yup.
much more into northwest Mississippi.
Really, Tino?
Eastern Arkansas, seeing those develop as well as multiple severe thunderstorms.
Sorry, brother.
About you could have blew that whole play.
West Mississippi, and then of course right here in northeast
Yeah,
Mississippi. This is
bro.
damaging winds.
I got him,
talking
I got
about
him, I got him.
60 plus miles an hour, large hail.
Macho,
guard your man.
He off, bro.
Seeing that
What do you
same
mean?
General risk area.
I got
a large
you.
portion of northeast Mississippi included in that, all from Tishomingo County to Knoxville County. So large hail and winds, and the possibility of a tornado cannot be ruled out. But it's just going to be an eventful evening heading into the rest of our Sunday. So make sure to stay weather aware, and of course, keep you updated right
Good.
here on WTBA 9.
Ah, his long ass arms.
Watching that one storm, but more to come.
I seen you on the cut, though. I threw that motherfucker.
The best tool to keep you safe during
Just steal.
WTVA's weather call next June. Weather call next June will shoot you
18 on his head.
if your home is in the path of severe
18 on his head.
It'll call you if that threat increases to destructive hail or damaging winds. It'll even call you back to let you know that
Mama.
tornado
Ah,
has
no
been
mind.
confirmed to be heading towards your location.
Back to 14 seconds. We good. We was at 4 seconds anyway.
Readout of the storm's potential sent automatically to your smartphone within the next gen is everything you need to
Oh, you should've went in.
storm. Just $1 a month. Or scan the QR code on your screen for more information to keep you and your family safe. New at 5, the Tupelo Police Department is investigating
Oh, that was a steal.
earlier today.
Good
The
dog.
Tupelo Police Department reported that they were
I'm
on the
actually
scene
asked
of
this guy.
shooting in the area of 1321 Ida B. Wells Street. One victim has been transported to the hospital. Police say the victim is in stable condition. There is one suspect in custody. Now, police ask that you avoid
Wow.
continue to investigate, and that they will provide updates as
Oh
more
my
information
God,
comes
did he
along.
He got it. He made it. Yeah, he was too open.
Also, New at 5.
That's my bad, y'all.
Energy employees have been working tirelessly for over a week.
Bro,
now.
Christian.
After a
We good. We good. We good. We good.
blowout that left thousands of customers without their natural gas.
I'm gonna go out and cut in.
You were not home or at your business when their crews were restoring service. A door tag with instructions
Yup.
to schedule an appointment was left on your front door.
Gang.
You can call
Yes,
the
sir.
number on your screen right now to schedule an
Woo,
appointment
shit.
service. Coming up here with Representative Rob Robertson has to say about
The fuck you mean?
Yeah, man, he probably would have a since we was missing like a motherfucker, Christian. You 1 for 4, I'm 1 for 5. he might have dotted us a couple of times.
People in Columbus and Lowndes County have voiced their opinions on why they believe
My matchup kicked my ass. He had tears on my neck.
WTVA's Veronica Mejia talked to the state representative Rob Robertson of Starkville, who chairs the House Education Committee and is
Them bitches coming back.
to initiate.
I'm at Partnership Middle School in Starkville. And
They
the
think they
area
can
right
beat
behind
us.
me
They think they
is where the
like
new
that.
MSMS campus would be.
They think they like
Approved by the
that.
legislature. MSMS has been at MUW since the
We just
legislature
need to hit a
created
fucking
it
shot.
in 1987.
Yeah, we have been bullshitting on the shots.
Like bad.
These kids would want
Real bad. Now we got 2 bigs in this motherfucker.
right now. A lot of these
172, 1 7-footers.
I think I'm guarding our
State
goals.
University.
Yeah,
They're doing lots of research projects.
you
Robertson
scammer.
has been pushing to move MSMS.
This
to the
fucking big. I had played this big in the boat.
MSMS is a STEM school, and the best place for a school like that.
Didn't we play
is a
once out here,
university
too?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We played him in the boat.
Robertson is
Oh, was it?
proposing having the
K-Sticks?
residential high school to be incorporated into the Partnership Middle School, which sits on the outskirts.
These bigs gonna be slow as fuck. That's game. We got them.
I want you to get bigger, better, the whole nine.
All this thing is his big ass can shoot.
As well as Columbus and Lowndes County leaders
Who's getting this
have been
big
pushing
fat?
back
I
on
got him.
Columbus Mayor Keith Gaskin and
K-Sticks.
other people
I
there
got
to
him.
make their voices
Only got thing we gotta worry about is his loose running ass trying to run behind screens. Yup. Look at screens.
Whatever it takes to make them
Keep going. I see you,
the
Trish.
best they can be. However,
Go
I
up.
would expect those that
What do you miss it? I'd fucking
disagree
cry.
with it.
That would've been crazy.
County to get on board too. We need to
I would've
support the
cried,
school,
bro.
period.
The move
He
from
did
the
a beater dog, he
W2
fucking
MSU cannot happen unless the legislature
I'm there.
approves it and it provides the
Go.
money for it. And Robertson says the money is there. He also says
Got it.
lawmakers will most likely make
I
their
got the board.
decision on the future of MSMS next year. In Starkville, Veronica Mejia, WTVA 9 News.
Currently sitting under a tornado watch for a large portion of North Mississippi, but we're already getting reports of quarter-sized hail in Boonville, dime-sized hail
Step
back
back.
towards Water Valley. Already the system's busy. We'll track the very latest for you.
I knew he
How
did
long
that.
this will last. Coming up.
I should've waited.
Macho.
Now, your WTVA Severe Weather Authority forecast with Chief Meteorologist Matt Laubach.
Matt and Gabe have been tracking these.
Bruh, I was gonna say, no way you pump fake that.
Need to prepare for it right now.
Most likely scenario hail.
Go
honestly.
back
That's what
out
we're looking
for
at
the
here.
three,
Our
bastard.
Tupelo Power Cameras here gave before the break up there. Closer to the Baldwin area where we've seen some. There's a
He's
little
ready
bit
to
of a
dunk on
clear
you.
swath there.
You think he is?
See a little bit of a lowering, but
He ain't even get no rebound on me. Fuck that.
honestly, actually,
You can be 7-2 for what?
I'm going to see if we can get it right there toward the edge. We sort of have.
Damn, he walked through me.
What is that? Fucking Aaron Jones and Aaron Rodgers?
I'll show you
What the fuck?
one of the shots
A
from.
QB to a running back?
And then my dude dove for what? Like the ball was already gone.
Looks like that's disconnected. Give me a moment to get this reconnected here for a second as we do the technology thing.
I'm finna hit you with the screen. Hold on.
There we
Oh,
go.
never mind.
This is, I think, a worthwhile moment for us.
I'll
to look
make
at
you
this.
with the
Here's a
screen.
shot from, I believe it's
Oh, I should have took that.
Goss with the North Mississippi Storm Chasers and Spotters. You can see kind of the interaction there. Here's the
3,
hail.
2,
Up around
1.
quarter size. Estimation.
Shoot.
Fuck you, Christian.
He got 2 on the turnover.
And then, of course, there's the stuff where things are going
That's
up.
a
So
steal,
down here,
Ronnie,
kind of brighter shot, at
bitch.
least on that angle there, and obviously where things are going up. I do think it's worth our
Play with
time
me, I
here,
get that eye.
back here to this camera for just
About whatever, that's on
so
God.
that we can get an idea on what exactly this is looking like. And as I kind of pull this up a different way, I'm trying to see
We got
if I
some
can
little niggas
see
coming
more
next.
contrast on this and brighten it up just a little bit. I think this might be about as smooth as we're going to get it because we're looking kind of through a little bit of rainfall there. But obviously, you can see some stuff hanging down. This is where the air is going up into this thunderstorm. And while we've seen some broad rotation, I don't have a big
We
enough
there.
on there to say that
I was
it's
there with you,
more
Christian.
than that broad rotation kind of at this time. Here's a look
Hey,
at
and one.
Intentionally, as you can see, north of Marietta. Again, that hail up in excess of quarter size there, kind of working its way eastward down into the eastern portion of Prentiss County, and going to work its way through southern Tishomingo County as well. To bring this in a little bit closer, I
Dang.
kind of cut through this, kind of like looking through a CAT scan. I want to kind of look in to see what the heaviest is that this could be producing, because then we can kind of see the movement of the
No
largest
fucking
hail. So
way.
yeah, this. We start getting these bright pink returns like this.
He missed.
It's definitely maintaining.
Shit, RNG ain't finna let him miss right now. They done missed too many.
When I get this up to 20,000 feet, I'd
They
say
tried, they about letting them motherfucker catch up. I'm off.
Corner.
It's the largest hailstorm to the south.
I knew that was gonna fuck you.
Toward Burton. Now that we kind of have an idea on where that biggest hail is,
fucking
kind of
way.
this direction as well. You'll
Can't
notice
lose it.
Nah, now they'll about let us even it out so we can shoot.
Indicates we have the rotation. So a number of things all coordinated to produce that biggest hail at this minute, as well as obviously some
Nah, you should've hit me.
tornado threat. It's going to track this eastward.
Hey.
Again, speed on this about 35 to 40 miles per hour. I'm going to track the hail.
Come on, with a 95 mini?
Would be
What the
Bunch of
fuck?
silly. I got the whole team on me. I'm stealing.
We there.
I'm there. Let's go.
Yup,
Goaltending. I mean,
Interference,
offense. Let's go.
yeah. He said goaltending. I hope the fuck not.
Closer there to Union Chapel by
Out of the way.
35. Tishomingo proper. City of Tishomingo there, of course, about 538.
Whoa.
541.
You need to watch that shit.
Back to the wind load here.
Brother got musty.
Slightly different area that we're looking at. This rotation pretty much directly over top of Pogo Station at this time.
Chase down.
Again, fairly broad rotation.
I thought it was. They slowed me in down like what
So
we
if you don't mind, I'm going to take up a little portion
No,
of the screen
'cause,
here,
like,
just
once
kind
you
of
tune
looking
on
at
my
that
armpit
area of
here, I
location
think
again. Too fuzzy now. Take too much power here. We're just far enough away that we're not going to have a good shot on this.
Bro, that's about. Oh, what the hell happened?
Clearly tell, looking at that versus the others.
That's all.
The next ones that are kind
That's
of
crazy.
down here close
Man, that's my fault, bro. I ain't hitting shit.
there.
This shit right here. My RNG gotta be big as a motherfucker.
Again, broad rotation, nowhere near
Please,
well organized.
Told you. Oh, what the fuck?
Possible out of this. I mean, maybe
Get that shit out of here.
Let's go. No way we lose this, right?
Nah, we got this. Shit on me though. I'm 1 for fucking 5 and y'all ain't even missed a shot.
Batch here, and you can tell there is that storm near Randolph and Pontotoc.
I got him. Let his big ass come.
Bitch.
What I'm tracking.
I just slapped his ass right
That
there.
follows after that. So we'll get
Whoa.
back at 5:23, Buchanan at 5:28, Sherman by about 5:49. Close to our WTVA studios around 6, and
Aura.
Nah, we need a 3.
Somewhere in that 6:10.
Aura ain't gonna work for this shit.
6:20 time period.
We good.
If those can kind of continue to hold together at that rate. Additional thunderstorms.
Macho,
develop
we
south of
need
this,
you.
And there is a severe weather risk from 20
Shit, I need me too.
Can I get a screen? Can I get a screen? Can I get a screen?
Potential for some of us to end up being impacted
I missed.
by hail
Fuck.
out of this. Now, our meteorologist Gabe Maynard also looking at this line of thunderstorms. He has an update on where
No,
things
we
are
didn't.
here.
Oh my god, yeah we
Yes, we
did.
did.
Watch until 11 p.m. this evening.
I'm not.
Showing
No, we
you
didn't.
That this is a very
I'm going out.
unstable
We
area.
got it.
jumping.
We lost.
I'm there.
Entering into.
Let's go.
Are just building and building.
I'm down.
And building. as they enter more into North Mississippi. Looking
Christian,
at radar right now,
green.
we are going to see those storms just continue to
Here.
cycle through the area.
Green.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, we lost. We lost.
Mississippi as we speak.
We deserve to lose that bitch. We lost.
Towards Union County.
Good defense.
Grab it.
So we're watching moving towards Tishomingo County. Again, keeping a very close eye on that.
I got takeover hit me.
Tighten a little bit more.
Please,
But even
Christian.
on back into this, we're seeing
I told y'all to hit me. I didn't take over.
impact our area later tonight. So it shows you this is not a just now threat alone.
No
It's just
fucking
now
way.
continuing.
I got to stop. I got my takeover, so I got 3 and D.
This shows those storms moving in. A tornado warning just north of Memphis. So that non-zero tornado threat, that's exactly why we have it. But that front bounce.
You guys are getting mad at me for missing
direction.
wide open.
We'll see that cycle through our area before that front clears it out completely overnight.
No.
I got 3 and D. He ain't gonna get it on me now.
66 close to the
Watch out, watch out.
63 by 11, but
I'm
that
sitting
threat
corner. I don't
still
give a
lasts
fuck about
into
that.
about
Please,
1
watch.
hour. And not only will we see the possibility of thunderstorms, but even going to see those moderate rains.
I told you, I got takeover. It's going
Here
in.
to show you guys.
I can guard the hole now.
See, in regards to storm rotation, one thing we look at in regards to velocity tracks.
I'm stuck, I'm
and
stuck, I'm
gonna
stuck.
Bring meteorologist Matt Loff here. Are we
I'm not.
okay?
Yeah, it's a hard 30 minutes here.
Okay. So yeah, I'm just looking at this. We're going to see this rotation just continue well into the evening.
Breathe.
And yeah,
Breathe.
it's just something we're tracking further and further
Breathe.
ahead of
Guys.
the evening as well. So
I told you we had that shit.
these all rotate through the night as well.
About whatever, that's on God.
But severe weather risk, what we're watching, that level 2 risk extending.
Can you fucking keep a
Mississippi
secret?
and western portions of Alabama. But those primary threats we're watching, it's going to be that non-zero tornado threat, but large hail and strong winds.
We should have never missed those
shots
shots.
within this system, along with heavy rainfall. Now, looking at that 7 day, we are going to.
I shouldn't have never missed a shot. We'd have been here game if I wasn't missing, bro. 2 for 6 is crazy. Y'all was like fucking undefeated for the longest. Like y'all was 3 for 3 and 4 for 4 the whole game till I started missing. When I started missing, y'all started missing. They coming back. Them motherfuckers do. That's what you call just not giving up. These motherfuckers is always gonna come back. The other dudes left. I guess they was hoping they'd play the other people. Here, let me get a few shots up, man. I need to get my work in here. Now look, see, that's crazy. I think I got LeBron on their team.
Online checkout from banks and credit unions.
Yep. Chabaya, he had 3 and D. I got his takeover. Yeah, that's his name, but that's my takeover.
Right now, we are always watching, always tracking, keeping along.
I'm guarding 2-way inside. Oh, I'm guarding the big motherfucker again.
To give you all updates on severe weather headed our way. Guys, what is it looking like out there?
We do have a tornado watch. We'll show that area here in just a moment that's in effect.
Dumbass, jumping it.
For the potential for some active and
Fuck
severe
that
weather
macho.
this evening. I would say more than the tornado potential, hail and damaging winds more likely. In saying that, there's a couple
How did
thunderstorms
that
watching
get through,
closely.
Tyson?
One here that has now moved in the far east.
Oh, good shit, good shit. They tipped that motherfucker.
Prentice County that we're definitely keeping our eye on. Wrapping
That motherfucker,
very near again the Prentice and Tippett
Get in there.
line. Looking at the wind mode that's still tracked off our radar, the rotation is still fairly broad. We've been watching this on our live
I
stream.
told you I got a 95 midi.
Last 2 minutes.
That shit's supposed to go in every time.
Some rotation trying
He
to
thinks
figure
he's
out,
got
but still a
orb.
pretty solid gap
He thinks
between
he's
that
got
and ground,
orb.
and that's one of the things I think he's going to
And
try
he's
to
shooting
overcome.
him. He's making
Whether or
it.
not they're just
No,
going to
yeah,
spin,
yeah.
And
that's
I'm down the
wind,
court.
or they're gonna do something
And I'm
more
shooting
than
this
that.
one, even
Luckily,
over
And he
him, and I'm
missing
greening
it.
it.
Oh, okay.
produce anything.
Okay.
I'll track 2 things on this. First off, I'm going to
He didn't think he was gonna make that. He surprised his
And
own
I'm
self.
guarding him. I'm guarding Green Goblin, and I try to steal him, but I foul.
You see some times there on your screen.
And they're machos, my kid.
506,
Christian, my grandson. I'm buying these kids. I almost got the steal. He goes out for the dunk. He passes out. I'm there.
Overdose.
And he
That's
shoots
crazy.
it, greens it, and I'm there cutting to the paint. I'm going back out. Christian's got the ball.
My man really
Step back.
commentating during the
Passing
game.
it to Macho.
The fuck?
Macho's dribbling. Christian's out. I'm going in. Made him jump. Got his ass. Went up for the layup. Scored it. Up the wave. But we're good.
Bro got that leg in his commentating. He said got his ass. Then proceeded to talk about the layup. Got his ass.
Christian's got the ball.
Goes for the layup.
He's going up for the dunk. He scores.
Right there is kind of our clear spot.
The other team's down 5-9.
Kind of wrapping around that there.
Goblin's got it again.
We're going to have to watch.
He's drilling down the court.
Goblin.
He tossed me up. I'm going out. I jumped.
He
He's
out.
shooting again.
He
He
out.
misses that time.
Oh shit.
Oh shit, I can't do that.
That boy done found his swag.
Someone submitted a picture from the Bethany area.
I got to quit letting him shoot.
Macho passed it in. I'm going into the paint. Pass it to Christian. Christian's dribbling. I'm going in the paint again. And I do not score. Christian's there. Let's go. Christian scores.
What are you talking about?
Trying to do something more than that.
3-point lead.
Chance in this kind of atmosphere.
Blue Iron Man is going down the court. He passes it to the Goblin. Goblin did it behind the back. He passes it back out.
I got to
He
take my
shoots.
ass out
He
there.
misses. Christian grabs the rebound. He goes down court. He has the ball. He's trying to juke people out. The Goblin's not guarding him. Macho's wide open and he misses.
I'm lagging.
And he misses again.
I swear to God I did. I was
Iron Man's
lagging.
got the rebound. He's going into the paint. Passes out to
Yeah.
Goblin. He shoots. He misses. He greens.
As his hail, when it tries to fall,
Christian's got the ball.
damaging its own
He's
right.
going down
Could be
court.
associated with wind gusts
Macho's
in
wide
excess of
open.
60 miles per
I'm
hour.
here in the
You're kind of
corner.
loop again.
Macho shoots it and he scores.
No, I didn't.
Never mind. He misses.
I fucking hesitated.
His core of largest hail there. And so it's not unreasonable to
God damn it. I gotta quit letting him shoot. That's my man.
I got to back in.
He got his takeover. One more.
Go back here
Good
to
shit.
on StormTrack.org radar again. We are kind of watching and waiting for a moment here as this kind of gets a little bit more mature. Because it's kind of hard to argue with that area of rotation right.
I don't know why the fuck I'm missing like that right now, bro. It's not me. Good shit, Tino.
He said, come get him. She already come.
Good solid shot on this.
She said she's on her
What do
way.
you think, Gabe? Best angle out of two
I got
possibly.
Yeah, I got him.
Bro.
Yeah, you want something that's high.
Alright, I got him.
You're gonna need to
I was gonna say if he come in, let him go. I got him. Alright, y'all get ready for bed. Lay down time. Oh shit, my bad. I was talking to my kids. Huh? They spring break. They just passed. They already got it. Hit me.
Yeah, we don't really have a good shot out of that yet.
I got to get back to playing like I used to. They got me at the center. I think that's why they take that shot from me. Because I'm playing the big, they take my shot a little bit.
Across our area. As I mentioned off the top of our
No, we got
there.
this.
Some hail, obviously some rotation out. That's
Okay.
thunderstorm. There are other thunderstorms back to the line about Water Valley and Coffeyville that you're also monitoring. It's kind of moving east about 35 to 40 miles per hour. These closer to about 40
Go back.
miles per
Yep.
hour. We do anticipate these will kind of continue to organize and get a little bit stronger as we go into this evening and probably continue to regenerate something later overnight period. So we show 5 to
You go up
6
there,
again. That's with
Tiffany.
additional
Can
thunderstorms
you,
back out
can
west
you with
here.
that little
Not
chick
severe
out?
at this point, but greater likelihood possibly see some hailstones out of this.
Mean
And again, a
coach?
non-zero tornado threat. Some of these that we'll have to continue to watch back out here as they continue to mature with that. Speaking to that tornado threat, we do have, kind of put on the box here, you can see it one way, and you can also see it on the color.
See that switch up.
A tornado watch that is in effect for many locations.
Switch up, yep.
Until 10 p.m. tonight. It does look like the center just in the last couple minutes here. It's gone ahead. Am I seeing that correctly? They put up tornado watch.
Defense.
Excuse me, a severe thunderstorm watch.
Couldn't. Yep, go all the way.
Okay, check in chat there with down in Jackson. It does look like they pulled out tornado. That's going to be a severe thunderstorm watch on the southern part here, mainly for the hail potential. Yeah.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. We're dick attitude.
So that's coming out here just in the
That's all we need to see.
The reason we have a difference here between the blue box north and the green box south is there's kind of a
Oh my
very
God,
narrow
Christian,
window in the next
Yes,
couple
you.
of
How you
hours
do?
to develop. If they're going to produce a tornado, that's the time period where that's most likely.
About whatever. That's on God.
Detail. We have our meteorologist, Gabe Maynard here. Gabe?
Yeah, so what we're tracking is that possibility for severe development, and that could be anything from severe weather coming from. We've got a clicker here real quick.
Tino went crazy.
Talking about winds, hail, and even the possibility of an isolated tornado. Seeing that level 2 risk all across northeast Mississippi, even parts of western Alabama included in that. Now, I know we like to compare what we saw, compare events, and this is not going to be similar to last week, but it's still going to be significant enough that we need to go ahead and prepare. So when it comes to that severe weather risk, Matt, I'm going to ask, did we put the hail, the wind, and the tornado? Okay, perfect. So we're going to run through each individual risk area. So let's go ahead and look at that real quick, talking about that tornado risk first. We're seeing, again, that
I wish I could put my 3 ball up to a 90.
towards Tishomingo County.
Macho, you know what's 907?
Yeah, it's all right.
Talking about that level 2.
We on the win streak. Fuck it.
These cells developing out further towards the west. As these move further east, still going to have that same potential as that same unstable air mass is out ahead of those cells, allowing them to initiate more.
Shit, we gotta play smart basketball. They probably.
There's already
It's okay. It's okay. We got this.
area entering that unstable air and possibly even developing.
It's okay. We got this.
But the threats we're primarily tracking within this system.
We're not panicking shit. Let's go. We on a win streak. We got the upper hand.
This court sucks. Up near Prentice County with a large hail core, talking about a quarter in size. But you can see that risk extending much more into northwest Mississippi, even parts of eastern Arkansas. Seeing those develop as well as multiple severe thunderstorm warnings as those move across the river, going to be affecting parts of west Mississippi, and then of course right here in northeast Mississippi. This is damaging winds, talking about 60+ miles an hour.
Play screen, play screen, play
that threshold. We're seeing that same general risk area with a large portion of northeast Mississippi included in that. All
damn, Christian, how you feel?
To Knoxville County. So large hail and winds, and the possibility of a tornado cannot be ruled out. But it's just going to be an eventful evening heading into the rest of Sunday.
We don't need no threes. Just play. Yep. We got the upper hand ready. Hit me. Good shot.
Right now, we're just waiting, watching that one storm, but more to come as the evening progresses on.
The best tool to keep you safe during life-threatening severe weather is
Weathercall
Next Gen. Weathercall Next Gen will shoot you a text if your home is in the path of a severe thunderstorm, and then call
no rush it, no rush it.
direct increases to destructive hail or damaging winds. It will even call you to let you know the tornado has been confirmed to be heading towards your location. Storm traffic radar, live lightning, and a complete readout of the storm's potential sent out of your smartphone. Whether Next Gen is everything you need to weather the storm. Just $1 a month, or scan the QR code on your screen for more information to you and your family.
Yeah, I know.
New at 5, the Tupelo Police Department is investigating a shooting that happened earlier today.
Point game.
The Tupelo Police Department reported that they were on the scene of a shooting in the area of 1321 Ida B. Wells Street. One victim has been transported to the hospital. Police say the victim is in stable condition. There is one suspect in custody. Now,
play back.
Avoid the area as they continue to investigate. And that they will provide updates as more information becomes available.
You made that? What the fuck?
Also,
that even looked like it went in.
Working tirelessly.
What a bitch.
Now, this comes after a massive gas line blowout that left thousands of customers without.
I'm gonna cut instantly, Metro.
Atlas Energy reports if you
Oh shit, it's my bad. I pressed the wrong icon.
Restoring service, a door tag with instructions to schedule an appointment is left on your front door. You can call the number on your screen right now to schedule an appointment to
Oh, I thought he went out.
Fucking neck.
Whoa.
Coming up here with Representative Rob Robertson has to say about MSMS.
Think I'm joking?
That's still.
Earlier this week, we reported that the State Board of Education unanimously voted to support relocating the Mississippi School for Math and Science from Mississippi University for women to Mississippi State University. People in Columbus and Lowndes County have voiced their opinions on why they believe the residential high school should stay at MUW. WTVA's Veronica.
Damn, he pushed me out the way.
Rob Robertson, who chairs the House Education Committee and is pushing for the move to MSU.
I'm at Partnership Middle School in Starkville, and the area right behind me is where the new MSMS campus would be if the move gets approved by the legislature.
That's it.
MSMS has been at SUW since the legislature created it in 1987.
Mississippi State University has the best anything that these kids would want, need, or envision for the future. Right now, a lot of these kids are going over from Columbus to Mississippi State University, and they're doing lots of research projects there.
Robertson has been pushing to move MSMS to the other end of the school triangle, saying MSMS is a STEM school, and the best place for a school like that is a university that specializes in STEM careers. Robertson is proposing having the residential high school to be incorporated into the Partnership Middle School, which sits on the outskirts of the Mississippi State campus.
I want to grow MSMS. I want you to get bigger, better.
I'm there.
The whole 9 yards.
MUW leaders, as well as Columbus and Lowndes County leaders, have been pushing back on that. Columbus Mayor Keith Gaspian is calling on people there to make their voices known in Mississippi's capital city.
If MSMS stays in Columbus, I'm going to support
yes, sir.
whatever it takes to make them the best they can be. However, I would expect those that disagree with it coming to October County to get on board too. We need to support the school, period.
The move from the W to MSU will not happen
That's a two.
unless the legislature approves it and it provides the money for it. And Robertson says the money is there. He also says lawmakers will most likely make their decision on the future of MSMS next year. In Starkville, Veronica Mejia, WTVA 9 News.
Hands up, no jumping.
He out of time. It's over with.
North Mississippi, but we're already getting reports of quarter-size hail in Boonville, dime-size hail back towards Water Valley. Already the system busy. We'll track the very latest for you and how long this will last. Coming up after the break.
Corner, remind that you.
Go out. Yep. I'm finna hit you with a screen. Never mind. Come back.
North of Greenwood
Springs.
Oh
my God, I thought I had that, bro. That's me.
About 40, 35 to 40 miles per hour. Largely
go to corner.
The main factor on these thunders.
It's all good. 19, we got to make this. We have to make this. Christian.
We're in our safest possible location.
Come back. Pass it back. Yeah, you tangled up.
Lowest floor, small windowless room. We can wrap up with blankets, pillows, put on a helmet to protect ourselves from the potential for debris.
I should have went back to the 3.
So we can give you the all clear. Again, not an official tornado warning on this for a moment. And there's
Let's go.
Still whether or not it can get through.
Beat them gold and purple boys. Let's go.
Over and over again. But I do think
5 games. Let's go.
A tornado warning.
Damn, you ain't in the silver yet, Tino. What the fuck?
Yeah, now I am.
Oh, okay. That's what I say.
Still a couple minutes away from that 9/11 for you. We're looking 64 at 9:22. Detroit at 9:28.
That was tough.
Ridge Church there at 9:32. Liberty Church at about 9:33.
3 for 4 on their ass. Hey, I went for shooting 1 for. We'll shoot 1 for 5 and 3 for 4. They better quit playing with us.
As you can see there,
Fuck yeah, they coming. They definitely coming.
Before 10 p.m. We'll just say that there. So a reminder, we need to be in a safest possible.
They reevaluating that shit. They definitely arguing.
Particular cars and trucks.
No way they got beat by silver and a bronze tier.
Not a lot of lead time on this one, so I understand if we are where we are on some of the rest of these. But certainly lowest floor of a sturdy structure where we are aiming to be in this situation. Let's clear this off for a moment. I do think that our circulation is certainly weakened just a little bit here in the last scan. And we're going to look out of our camera also in aim, which we've been watching very closely off of the air behind the scenes here, looking through the rainfall back at this. The rain kind of wrapping around the backside of this. It can be very difficult.
All I do is think about you.
A few years ago, caused some sporadic damage there. It's about the location where this is. So again, not a particularly super populated area. And looking at the debris mode here on Storm Track Doppler radar, perhaps the weakest debris signature there showing up on that latest scan. Let's go ahead and put it in the ultra sensitive mode on Storm Track Doppler radar. You think right here in the center. Let's check what we have. That would be the right spot.
Oh! That's
I believe we probably
job.
had a brief tornado touchdown there near Nash Road in Monroe County within the last couple of minutes here. This is east of Hatley again, a fairly low population center there near Guy Parham Road, south of Parham, north of Greenwood Springs. We're looking at kind of moving in an easterly direction. We are not expecting long-lived tornadoes out of what happens here tonight.
I start using my go-to shot.
That whatever this is could lift fairly quickly.
It's a long-ass animation, man.
At this point here, but we do think it's reasonable that we possibly had a brief tornado touchdown.
I'm gonna go put my clothes in the water.
Now, 9:13. I'm Chief Meteorologist Matt Walcott alongside of meteorologist Dave Maynard, watching a tornado warning from Monroe County, an area of circulation that briefly has probably spun
I'm letting go late.
Likely not talking about strong tornadoes today, but I shouldn't jump to the conclusion necessarily to say it's weak. Still possibly some damage detected on the latest scans there, Storm Track Doppler radar. So I would say the very latest scan.
I don't think nobody want to play us. That 5-game win streak looking scary too.
All at this current time, so hopefully
Oh no, we got a game. Tino better hurry the fuck up.
East just a little bit.
I think it's the gold people again.
Again, Nash Road near the intersection.
They probably reset some shit.
Is where we expect it to show up probably in the next couple of minutes here.
Yep,
Again,
they back. Oh my God.
This is Norfolk Green.
Nah, these some different ones. They got a purple tier and a gold tier. Nah, that Kill dude back with the 99 3-bar. Nah, he got a different build. He got a 511.
In our area.
Shit, Tino.
Touchdown back near the Rolling Fork area. Of course, that's not in our area. We'll hopefully get some more information.
Tino.
Reports of some power lines and tree limbs down from that one, at least in the early reports. Watch the storm back in Aberdeen. Let's pull up that Aberdeen camera if we could, Gabe. Just want to make sure that we don't end up getting caught with another one here. So broad rotation kind of on the north side of town with this.
I didn't realize we were in the game.
Not as tight as what we had a moment ago there in the
yeah, he got a 511. He faster.
But again, kind of some broad rotation.
Fuck, and he on a 7-footer.
Get out. Back up to our tornado warn area up there in northern Monroe County in just a moment.
Close this gate.
So the show, of course, over top of Aberdeen.
You should come back. Good shit. No! You fucked your own shot up, Christian.
Area, the dam site access points there in Aberdeen, 917, East Aberdeen, 917.
That's all good.
922.
Allie.
Eventually,
Oh shit, my bad.
927 to continues again at about 40 miles per hour or so. So it's going to widen this back out. Let's go northern Monroe County again. Tornado warning has been issued until 10 p.m. I do not anticipate this, whatever circulation tornado it is, to be on the ground that long. It's likely if we were to see something, it would be very brief. And frankly, looking at the latest scan, I don't know that I can pick out exactly where it would be. I can guesstimate my way through it, but again, very brief right there. Looks like we probably had a pretty tight circulation. If it didn't produce a tornado, it certainly...
Oh, I seen you back there. I tried to throw it back.
As we kind of extrapolate that out, move it forward, where it could be and whether or not it ends up being something we have to continue to track there.
Whatever, bro. I can't put hands up on this nigga.
I don't think that's a stretch to say at this moment.
I'm 6'8". I know he's 7 foot, but God, yeah, they got us. Yeah, they got us.
Outside of that brief wind we had. It's also in a location, though, that there's some trees
on other side.
Radar site that sometimes cause this to feed back less accurate data. And
yeah, we did.
Spot there because it just happens to be so close and cluttered with those trees. So we will have better data here in a moment on the next scan.
I was there though. It went like
this south of Nash Road, a little wider shot there, still showing again some of that broader rotation. I'm going to bring up meteorologist Gabe Maynor. I want to talk to him for just a second. Any information coming in from the folks out in the field?
Just 7 foot ass down.
I have not heard anything as of this moment. Also tracking the National Weather Service for any reports that they had, and so far not getting any confirmation of that. But just looking at what you were looking at, definitely lining up that debris signature with that rotation. I do want to say, tracking the rest of the storms out towards the west, we are staying clear of any more rotating cells as of now. Hail, the primary concerns with those, but this is definitely the strongest rotation that we've seen.
Okay, Mr. Meteorologist Gabe Maynor, appreciate that. Watching the storm down here toward Aberdeen as well, kind of on the west side of town. Of course, there's the 45 bypass on the west side of town. Some broad rotation on this as well.
Good shot, you know.
It a little harder once one of these has done something to make sure that we don't get something else. Also, just kind of look at the general look at the wind there. If it was going to do it, this as it kind of rotated in would have been the way for it to happen.
Is there not 5 seconds?
I don't know that it's lined up long enough for that to happen. So I think this one's still a lot of balance of trying to produce a tornado, thankfully. The other one is kind of ratcheting towards something, and then they've done that about 6 or 7 times tonight, and then didn't, and this one did. So Aberdeen here, north of Aberdeen on the north side of town there, moving toward Lackey area. More likely up on the north part of this.
I beat him off the fucking dribble.
As well, kind of moving into the area, into the Aberdeen area, but kind of right back there on the back side in particular is the area that we're watching the most closely. So we kind of reset things here for a moment. I'm Chief Meteorologist Matt Lawfon alongside our meteorologist Gabe.
Yeah, they got us this time.
Issued technically until 10 p.m.
Then again, I don't know. I ain't gonna count my chickens before they hatch because we can do this. We good enough.
Brief tornado, we believe, possibly touched down there.
Fucking 7-footer, bro.
Nash Road.
Yeah, I can't grab it though.
Looking at kind of the latest here on where everything would be on that, perhaps closer to SIPC.
He had the perfect angle on me.
I can still kind of see that fairly broad rotation. This is not a tight pixel next to pixel rotation what we had a minute ago there, but watch that.
I'm gonna have to stay at the rim
down there in Aberdeen. So while I'm up here watching Splunge, this is what's coming into Aberdeen as well there. So we're going to be watching that gate, watching that closer. Appreciate the North Mississippi Storm Chasers and Spotters putting together that camera network around the area to catch these, and we appreciate everything that they're doing as far as that's concerned. 64th there, north.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna get on up off of there.
Road there.
It was a good run.
Hell yeah, it was.
Great run. We made motherfucking GOAT tier motherfuckers change their bills, so I'm good with that. I'm good with that. I'm at a 96.3. I'm better in 2 tomorrow, I think.
I'm at a 69.8.